dreams?
All right. Well, Field of Dreams, this is our 21st year. We have grown from just cutting a few little lawns, myself personally cutting a few little lawns, to now 21 years later, we're a full service landscape company, 16 employees. We literally handle every aspect of your landscaping, everything from cutting the grass to putting in trees, to cutting down trees, to putting in a pond, to putting in an outdoor kitchen or an outdoor living area. Literally, it's one-stop shopping.
Excellent. So tell me about your target audience. What represents a really good client or customer for you?
Well, we have it's two phases. One is we like to do a lot of the larger homeowner association complexes, apartment complexes. Um, it's really good. We get a lot of other extra work out of the communities, whether it be mulching, plantings, irrigation. And then the other half is our residential customers, which we're probably about a 50-50 split. The residents, each individual has different needs when it comes to their backyards. With this current COVID situation and the length of time it's taking for the state to open up, some people are nervous to go out on vacation this year. So we're finding a lot of our homeowners are investing in their homes, putting in features like like waterfalls, outdoor kitchens, patios, pergolas, and enjoying their summer at home. It's not only investment; it's an investment in their home. It also gives them something to go back year after year and use it not only for 2 weeks or a week, use it the entire summer.
Okay, so in the whole COVID-19 situation, you're finding an opportunity, and some of those things. What are some of those things? I think I seem to remember outdoor kitchens and pizza ovens and things like that.
Yep,
Um,
outdoor kitchens has become very popular with the wood burning pizza ovens, but even people are just putting in an outdoor counter with a barbecue and a pergola over the top of it. And what I like about it is that we don't do two the same. Everything's a little bit different. We've even done outdoor living areas where people have a pergola, enclosed pergolas with fans on them to keep them cool, and drapes coming down just to lounge out there, on the side of their house and relax and maybe enjoy a pond. We just did a pond for a customer up in Oakland who wanted one, is always hesitant. He finally pulled the trigger on it, and he called it his personal oasis. So,
Excellent. Good for you for finding out ways to really, make the most of a really difficult situation. What other kind of things do people really enjoy in their backyard? People like fireplaces and fire
fire
pits
pits,
and
fire pits are very big. Um, we've done your typical everyday fire pit where you can put your logs in there and have a fire. We've done a double fire pit, which is stacked one on top of the other, and you can actually put your like taller bar stools, so you can sit down and have a nice little fire, yet have a nice cocktail. If you really wanted to, you could put a hot dog on a stick and toast it, or a marshmallow, or make a s'mores.
you had me at cocktail there. That
Yeah.
sounds really good. Great. So when somebody, and you also you said 50-50. So that's kind of like the mix between the commercial stuff and the residential
Yes.
you've been
Yes.
doing. So, when it comes to residential, full service, that include what things like, snow removal and that kind of
Well,
stuff for homeowners and
we do
shopping centers.
we do everything for the homeowners except snow removal. Our snow removal is really concentrating on commercial sites. We have 3 to 4 larger commercial sites, and what I do is we put a dedicated crew at each of those sites from the first snowflake until we are completely clean. That crew is dedicated to that site. That crew never leaves that site until they're done. If they're done earlier, they'll go help another crew, but they'll never leave until it's 100% done. And because we dedicate so much time there, I don't have time to service the residential customers in the time that they need to go ahead and be serviced. But outside of snow plowing, my whole thought for being a full service is a residential customer in the past when I started, we would cut the grass. They would have another company would do their irrigation. Another company would do their lawn care. And inevitably throughout the year, from natural circumstance or non-natural circumstance, something would happen on that lawn. Customer would have a complaint, and the irrigation guy would blame the lawn care guy. Lawn care guy would blame the mowing guy. The mowing guy would blame the air conditioner guy. Bottom line was, customer was still standing there holding the bag. So I decided to switch gears. We got a little more aggressive. We took some more classes, did what we had to do. So we can now install your irrigation system. We can provide you with irrigation, maintain that system, provide lawn care, and cut your grass. So in the event you have a problem with your lawn, you have one phone call. It's here.
And you're the owner of the business, and
I'm the owner of the business. The buck stops right here.
and the buck stops there. Great. That's what I love to hear, and I'm sure that that's what your customers really like too, knowing that they get
Yes.
personalized service. So I definitely, in the world of COVID-19, the other thing that people are, there's no reason why somebody can't call you up or email you. And I think we'll put your phone number. You want to mention it now? Go ahead. What phone?
Well, I'm going to give you my personal cell phone number. That's what I give all my customers. It's 973-390-6520.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and post that when we put this video and send it back to you, so people can call you. You can even do an estimate where somebody can call you up, and you guys would go visit them and walk their site wearing a mask or whatever, and not even have to make contact with them, but you can then give them an email, a written estimate, and you can do everything without contact, right?
That's correct. We have done that. We've even done some estimates via Google Maps and via Zoom by, a customer walking through and saying, well, I want to put something here. What do you think about this? And what do you think about that? And we're getting a good feel for that, and we're providing them with estimates based on Google Map and Zoom.
Excellent. Great. I mean, I really commend you also for the adaptability of figuring out how to change and how to do things, adding products, adding services, and also figuring out ways to make people
curveball. You have to adapt and change.
You have to adapt and change. And they do. You know what? I tell you what they say. What do they say? Smart people learn from their mistakes, and wise people learn from other people's mistakes. Right. So, so that's really great. Excellent. I guess the kind of, from a purely self-serving point of view, I like you to just give a thought or two to, we've been working together for a while now. Business coaching is what I do. And I won't try to put words in your mouth, but how do you feel about business coaching? You don't have to say anything about me in particular, but business coaching is the kind of thing that I really want to see business owners work with somebody and get some growth and experience. Have you been able to, speak about the benefits of being coached?
Well, I got to tell you, I think business coaching is a no-brainer. Now, it just so happens to be that I happen to have the best business coach going. I found it very useful. I was one of those guys. I started my business in 1999, and I was a lot younger and a lot more energetic and a lot more outgoing, and I grabbed everything and anything. I built a pretty decent business. But then back in the end of 2011, I had some medical issues. Took me down for a little bit. A lot of the stuff I had built up, I sort of lost it. And that's when I joined the network group. I met you. And, I really didn't, what is this guy going to tell me that I don't already know? And I decided to give it a shot. I think the medical issue made me say, you're not Superman. You have to have help. You can't do it all yourself. And it's actually been one of the best decisions that I ever made was to, and again, business coaches in general, but especially you sort of, when my mind is running all over, you sort of reel me back in and get me back on that track. And we've had a lot of success over the last six years.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really hesitate because, and the reality is coaches don't teach, they teach people how to fish, if you will. They don't hand them a fish. That's kind of, right. The idea of coaching is you find out what's needed and you kind of you help navigate the course. And at the end of the day, that's what gives the benefit to the business owner that sticks with them, right? That gets them there. And so, a coaching experience for me is actually also, it's about fun. All right, because if
When
you get
everything
good
is going
results, it's fun.
when
And
everything is going well, there's never a problem. But when you're the owner of the business, you're immersed in the business, and things aren't going 100%, you can't think clearly. So getting an outside objective opinion just puts a whole new light on it. And I was one of those guys who hold. I'm in control. I'm in control. And I've come to realize that I don't need to be in control 100%. I need to delegate, uh, get the things off my plate that I'm not good at. First, it's admit that I'm not good at it, which is kind of hard. Second is to actually find the people who are better at it and let them go ahead and do that. And things have been running a lot smoother ever since.
there's a secret right there. I mean, number one, there are no shortcuts in the world of business and business coaching. People think there's a shortcut or easy way. It's not true. There aren't there. And the other one is that what I find is business owners don't give themselves the luxury of planning time, and therefore they're working way too far in it and they're not on it. You're never going to divorce yourself from being in your business, but you definitely
7 to
need
8
time to
years
have a
ago,
heads up view.
7 to 8 years ago, I wouldn't have had the time to sit here and talk to you while I'm sitting here by my pond enjoying a cocktail. Just I would be going to 8, 9 o'clock at night, go to bed, wake up the next day, and keep doing the
And
same
do it
thing
all over again.
over and over again.
Right. Yeah.
It was
It's always about time, team, and money.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's always, and when you line those things up, that really makes a difference. So, um, great. Honestly, in all honesty, John, you're a great guy, to work with. You are an inspiration. Field of Dreams Landscaping. It's a great company. I just think about, homeowners and maintenance and lawn care and commercial stuff and snow removal and building patios and outdoor kitchens and it goes on and on. So people, if they're really thinking about quality work and having somebody who is in the area and can give them a very down to earth, straight, this is what you need, this is what I know what you want now, and I'll give you what you need, what you want, boom.
I'll
That's
never
great.
oversell you. I'll tell you what you need, and you tell me what you need or how you need it, and I'll never oversell you.
Excellent. So we'll take this information, we'll put we'll wrap it up in some phone numbers and email addresses and some other stuff, and we'll put it out there, and I'll share it on my social media, and I'll send it back to you, and you can share that on yours.
Sounds
So
good.
it's really been a pleasure talking to you,
Same
and
here.
thanks for your time. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of that cocktail. All right. Thanks, John.
Thank you.